Hey guys, we are in Sunnyvale, Texas. Sunnyvale, Texas is on the east side of Mesquite, Texas. And you may or may not know, Mesquite is a suburb on the east side of Dallas. We are at the Pleasant Ridge Cemetery. Sunnyvale was created back in 1953 from 4 rural hamlets. The hamlets were Long Creek, New Hope, Hattersville, and Tripp. And like I said, these hamlets went in together and formed the town of Sunnyvale in 1953. It's a beautiful cemetery. Over here is the oldest grave in the cemetery. And it's the grave of Mary C. King. She was born June the 6th, 1863. She passed away on April the 18th, 1878. She was 14 years old. She was probably known as Cassie King, and she was the daughter of Reverend Abner King. She was the second person to be buried here before the land was donated for use as a cemetery by Joe Johnson, who was the grandfather of the first burial, who was an infant girl. And as far as I can tell, this little girl, 14-year-old girl, she is the only member of her family that was laid to rest in this cemetery. Which makes it kind of a sad story if you think about it. She's been here since 1878, and her family members are buried in other cemeteries. Rest in peace, little Mary. Alright, let's walk around over here and look at some of these other headstones. This cemetery is really well maintained. Very well maintained. Here's an interesting marker. And this is C.S. Kimbrough, born in 1884. No, that's 64. Born in 1864, passed away in 1899. Some very unique markers in this cemetery. Here we have Mary A. Born in 81. Passed away in 1882.
1 year.
Just a child.
That's sad.
Just a child. It makes you kind of sad when you come to these cemeteries and you see all these graves of little ones who passed away rather quickly. Gussie Tinsley, where we are right now, this is little Gussie. She was born November 23rd, 1884. She died December 25th. Oh, she died on Christmas, 1884. And on her headstone it says, budded on earth to bloom in heaven. She is the infant daughter of Mr. Tinsley. Let's see, he is Thomas Pendleton Tinsley. Now, Mr. Tinsley, he came here and operated a store at the corner of what is now Beltline Road and Town East Boulevard. He called the store his New Hope, which is how the little hamlet got its name of New Hope. Very nice headstones. What do we have here? Mary M. Johnson, 73, 2 months and 9 days at rest. Very nice headstone. Here we have Frank Ellis. I was talking about Mr. Tinsley, who owned and operated the store at the corner of Beltline and Town East. Well, he bought the store from Mr. Tinsley in 1889. Mr. Frank Ellis. And buried next to him is his wife, Sarah. Early pioneers of Sunnyvale. Early pioneers.
That's crazy.
This is the Ellis family plot here. And let's look at this headstone over here.
Ellis family plot.
Willie, son of J.C. and Florence Bussell?
Russell.
Born in 1894.
Died February 14th, 1895.
Passed away in 1895. Another infant.
That's crazy.
He was born in September. Passed away in February, so he's only about 5 months old. Yep. Only about 5 months old.
That's a crazy one right there.
As you can see, this cemetery is very, very well maintained. If you guys have family members in this cemetery and would like to make some comments, please feel free to do so in the comment section. We have some interesting headstones here. believe these are probably woodsmen of the world. Last name Lander. J.S. Lander.
It's kind of cool. Nice cemetery
A
here.
lot of history in this cemetery. A lot of history.
This is Cooper. Fisher.
Over here you see Kearney, Margaret Ann, and Ernest Earl. Now Ernest, he was born in January of 1933, and it doesn't have on his headstone, but he passed away March the 4th, 2020. He started working for Mr. Landers at the store that we've been talking about when he was 6 years old. At 6 years old, he was sweeping the floor and taking out trash. But he wound up buying the store in the mid-80s. And he operated it and sold it in 2017. And now it is no longer a store, but it is Kearney Feed Yard Restaurant. So he had a heck of a career there at the store, starting out when he was 6 years old. Not many people can say that. Here's the headstone of Jake Kimbrough. Born November 25th, 1879, passed away January 21st, 1890. And right next to him, I believe this is his mother, Mrs. R.S. Kimbrough. She was born in 1854 and passed away in 1878. She was about 24 years old when she passed away. And she was the first wife of Texas Senator Robert Sneed Kimbrough. He's buried next to his second wife in the Mesquite Cemetery. And Senator Kimbrough is who Kimbrough Middle School is named after. So that's pretty interesting. Let's go that way. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is the pioneer section of this cemetery. There's a brand new section, and we're not going to cover it in today's video, but we will probably come back and do a video in that section a little later.
kind of cool.
This is it says
Eva
Mae
Shell Jordan.
Jordan, yeah. Born in 1916, passed away in 1994.
Tom Shell. Grady W. Shell. This is an old one right here. Who's this one? It's H.C. Shell. April 21st.
You read the dates on that one?
I can't see. I think she died in April 21st, but I can't see the date. It looks like 33, something 33.
Okay. And over here is Grady Shell.
Grady Shell.
PFC, Infantry, World War II.
Wow, he's in World War II. That's crazy.
Thank you, Grady, for your service.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Okay, let's walk over this direction. Look at some more of these very nice headstones in this cemetery. Here's the headstone of J.A. Anderson, born in 1847, passed away in 1915. That's a very nice headstone. It's got that archway. Looks like it has the Bible up here on top of it.
Bible right there.
And at one time it was sitting on this base, and somehow it got knocked off the base. But it's a nice headstone. You know, when you go to these cemeteries, I've mentioned this before, you'll see headstones that are in need of repair. But according to the people who are in charge of the cemeteries, they tell us that in order to repair the headstones, they have to have permission from the family in case something happens, like if they accidentally break the headstone when they're repairing it.
Sounds kind of cool.
And of course, a lot of times these families the relatives have either passed away themselves or they relocated to other areas, and they just don't come to these cemeteries that often. Here's a nice headstone.
Looks like they got married.
Yep. They
Married
in
1960.
1960.
George Wendell, Sylvia Morgan. Very nice headstone right there.
Very nice headstone. So here's some on this side of the cemetery.
A little sneak peek.
Let's look at some of these headstones over here.
So I've got a mother and father right here.
Yeah. Alice Brown.
Some mother right there, Alice Brown.
And M.A. Brown.
And then M.A. Brown.
Let's go over this way. These look like some old things. Read this one.
It looks very hard to read, but
Have Hugh L. Hanby. He was born in 1862, passed away in 1891. Now, if you're familiar with Mesquite, Hanby is a well-known name. Now, I don't know if this person is part of that family, but there's a good chance he is. There's a stadium named after him, Hanby Stadium. I believe there's a Hanby School.
yeah.
Very popular name in Mesquite.
Yeah, Yeah, Pamby's very popular.
Now this is certainly a different type of monument. Jackie Lee Macon Sr., born in 1946, passed away in 2016. A father, brother, uncle, papa, and a golfer. I like that. I like that. Okay. Okay guys, that's going to wrap up this edition. We certainly hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. We plan on doing some more of these videos. There's another section to this cemetery. It's a brand new, well, when I say brand new, it's been around a few years, but it's not considered part of the Pioneer section. It's a newer section, and that's going to be another video. So we'll take you on that adventure when we go over there. So, I'll leave you the words of a good friend of mine. You can judge a society by the way they treat their dead. Until next time, be safe.